Now, Scott, it's not just about being Medicare eligible people that are over the age of 65. You also help people that are under 65 or on the Affordable Care Act plans with open enrollment for the marketplace having just wrapped up. Can you let our listeners know what has changed?
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. You know, this is a situation where a lot of people don't completely understand exactly what's available to them out there and what they have to do. I don't really advertise or I don't promote that I actually sell these plans on the marketplace. Everybody has heard me refer to it as the Unaffordable Care Act. And, there's reasons why. I've been in this business a long time. I've been in this business 29 years, right? And I have people come in and I help people, sign up for their insurance plans. And I remember the days before, the Unaffordable Care Act, as I refer to it as. And I see it now, and the things are drastically different now. The idea with the marketplace plans was to help everybody get health insurance and have it affordable to everybody that needed health insurance. The unfortunate thing is, in my opinion, I shouldn't give my opinions, but it was they didn't take into account what all of the needs were for the people. They were just trying to get something put in place. So let me give you a little example of what's happened over the past 2 years, and I'm sure that it's going to happen in the years to come. So one of the things with the marketplace health insurance is this is a novel concept, okay? It's kind of like buying your home and auto insurance and not asking if you have a good driving record or if there's anything in your, how many claims do you have. The health insurance has nothing to do with your health. Now, figure that one out. How can I properly underwrite your insurance plan if I'm not asking you anything about your health insurance? Okay, well, your health. So here's what it's based on. It's based on income is the biggest driver of the marketplace plans. Okay, male, female, the county and zip code, and how much money do you make? What is your reportable income? So you remember, Dave, when we were talking earlier about the Roth conversions and why it's important. Well, this is why it's important, okay? So here's what's happened over the past 2 years, and this is what happened this year as well. So they increased the premium tax credit subsidy income amount, okay? So for example, if you have somebody that was making $50,000 a year last year, let's just say that their premium tax credit could have been, and I'm picking a number out of the air here, could have been $500, okay? Well, what they did was they increased that subsidy. So the same $50,000 for 2024 might get you an additional $150. So you might be a $650 premium tax credit. So the premium tax credit is money that is given to the client to offset the higher cost of health care or premiums. So they increased that amount that they're allowing. Well, that's all well and good, but they also increased the premium. Okay? It's kind of like COLA, the increase and then the health insurance, the Part B premiums goes up and kind of eats away at whatever that increase was, okay? So they increased the premiums, those went up as well. Oh, and by the way, here's the other thing they did. Your deductibles and your max out-of-pocket were also increased. So they increased the amount of subsidy, but they also increase your deductibles. So your max out-of-pocket now on a marketplace plan is $9,450. That's the highest. Now, you can get plans that are lower than that, but if you lower your max out-of-pocket, guess what your premium does? Your premium goes up considerably, okay? I had a couple that came in my office. It was a family of four, and this here for me is just a gut-wrenching situation for people to be in, and this is why I call it the Unaffordable Care Act. I had a family of four. Their annual income with a family of four was $105,000. Okay, not horrible, but a family of four, right? Actually, it's a pretty good income. Their health insurance, their premium, they did get a premium tax credit, but their premium for a family of four was nearly $2,000 a month. Okay? Now, they did get some relief on that with the premium tax credit. But here was the other problem. Their max out of pocket was over $18,000. It was $18,900 a year. So think about that. They're paying roughly $18,000 in premium, because theirs happen to be right around $1,500 a month. $18,000 in premium. Oh, and by the way, if you use the plan, you still got to come up with another $18,900 out of your pocket. You're looking at roughly $37,000 for a family of four if they were to have any health issues whatsoever. How are people paying for this? I mean, this is for me with these plans. This is the thing that this is why I call it the Unaffordable Care Act. So these are some of the things that have happened. Now, if you have a very low income and a single person, I've got some premiums that are zero. Well, who do you think are the people that are liking these plans? The people that have little to no income, relatively healthy. If Troy were to go on the marketplace, with his income, and he may be paying $100 a month for a health insurance plan with a $8,000 deductible. Well, he's not going to use the plan. He's 21. He's healthy, right? But a guy like me, 61, pushing 62 here in a couple of months, that premium is going to be really, really high, and my out-of-pockets are going to be high. So just to give you listeners just kind of an idea, if you're contemplating going off of an employer plan or retiring early, you're not 65 yet, if you need health insurance, I can help you with that. Pretty much your only option is either to go COBRA, which can be quite costly, or to go on the Affordable Care Act. And we can talk through how to make this work for you.
Just one of the many factors to consider when it comes to possibly retiring early. Not to say that it shouldn't be done, but just making sure that all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, and that starts with reaching out to the team at America's Retirement Headquarters, developing that plan that's going to include the income side and the healthcare side. That is why it's all under one roof. And to reach out, the number 419-794-3030. One last time, 419-794-3030. You can always find them online, arhq.com. And as always, want to thank you so much for joining us here on the show. Hope you have a great week ahead of you. Be safe out there, guys. Thank you for the time. Dave, it's a pleasure having you on. And as we wrap up, I want to leave you with the final word.
Well, Chris, it was great to be on. Great talking with you again. Dave, thanks for coming on the show. We really, really appreciate it. A quote is, never spend your money before you have earned it. I think that's something that we all should kind of live by. Once again, thank all of you listeners out there. Remember, we are on every Saturday, WSPD 1370, Toledo's #1 talk radio show. Thank you.